Welcome ladies and gentlemen, this is Skaggly Bones back with another video for you today, and today we are going to be looking at Continental Gatorskins. This is actually a long-term review, even though these are brand new road tires from Continental, fresh in the box still. I'm doing a long-term review because Continental Gatorskins is soon after I purchased my road bike. These are the tires that I switched to. I had Vittori's, a lower end $30 tire that was stock, that came stock with my road bike, but soon after I had a blowout at about a little less than 2,000 miles. I decided to switch over to some Continental Gatorskins. So a couple of things with your Continental Gatorskins that you'll notice here. These are German made. They're also handmade. Let's see here if I can show you here. Doesn't get a whole lot of details. A couple things here, as you can see, this is going to be your price tag. They're going to run you $54.99, $55. These are 725. This 25 means 25 millimeter tire, which I recommend. My previous tires were only 23 millimeter, which partially had to do with their durability. The heavier you are, the heavier person you are, the skinnier your tires, the less they're going to wear. Or, sorry, the greater they're going to wear, the quicker they're going to wear. So a couple things with these tires. I'll kind of pull this one out of the box here. A couple of things you're going to see here with this tire is it's going to give you a couple bits of information here. So, let's see here on the side, it's going to talk about kind of the technology of these Gatorskins. These are these are beaded tire. They are clincher tires, so you're going to use a clincher wheel set, but they are non-wire beaded. So these are a folding tire. As you can see, it's folded. Okay, comes with a little bit of paperwork there. On the box, it's going to talk about your 3-ply casting plus poly X breaker. The reason these are called Gatorskins is they are a puncture resistant tire. They have a Duriskin sidewall and a skin wall technology. Okay, and what they do is they actually use Kevlar inside between the inner liner and the outer rubber. And as you can see there's some thickness difference between the center and the side, what we call the turning area of the tire, where you make your turns. Okay, obviously you need more resistance, or sorry, more traction and a little bit heavier rubber on the center of the tire than on the edge. Okay, some other information is going to give you as well. It's also going to kind of talk about here the different pressures that you're going to be using. If you look here, a 23 mil tire, you have to have a minimum is going to be 110 psi, max 120. On these you can go down to a 95 psi. And if you go up to a 32 centimeter, you can go down, well, this is the recommended. It's the minimal. It doesn't actually put minimal pressure on here, but I'll kind of show you on the tire itself. So that's kind of some basic information you're going to get on the box. Pretty much it. Both these boxes are going to be the same, so I'm kind of going to only look at the one here. You're going to get some information on how to install your tire, information about your tire as far as different valves are concerned, how to have it installed, make sure you're installing it correctly. Let's see here. Pop this sucker open. Okay. Let's take a look here, paperwork wise. Now you say, well, wait a minute, this seems like an unboxing video, not a long-term review. Well, like I said, I've been using, soon after I got my road bike, and my first set of tires, after I bought my first set of tires and they didn't wear that well, I switched over to these. I bought a pair of these at the recommendation of one of the guys in the shop that I got all my bike stuff from, and he had probably about 60 pairs of these, and that's all he wore. He used his gator skins, and for the past 10 years or more since they've been making the gator skins, however long they've been making gator skins, he's been using gator skins, and he has absolutely been enthralled by them. Now, one thing that you will notice, one thing it does tell you here on the top of the box as well, is it gives you right here. You can zoom in on this. Hold on here. There we go. It shows you that you have some wear indicators on the tire. It says tread wear indicator, TWI. And it shows you that's a good brand new tire. And then when the tread wear indicators start to disappear and flattens out, it's time to change the tire. So I'm going to actually show you here, and this is this kind of, I'll show you on mine as well. If you notice here is your tread wear indicators. You have these two little holes. So if you notice the hole, if you notice right here, see these two pieces of tread? Right here is a contact point with the road. And I'll actually show you on my tires I actually have on the bike, and you can see the holes there. And when those holes are flattened out, they're no longer visible as being holes. That's when it's time to change the tire. So if you can see, this is a folding. You are going to have some flashing on them. That's just normal. The nice thing is, unlike a lot of the other tires, they don't have the flashing on the side, which will kind of rub into your carbon fiber forks and things like that. The flashings at the bottom, from the way they cut the rubber, that's what they're going to look like. So your Continental Gatorskins. Now, Continental does make other Kevlar lined tires. Now, by the way, the Kevlar lining isn't going to be on the inside here, but if you notice, this is an extremely high thread count. These aren't going to rip. They're not going to blow out the same as a regular tire would. So a very excellent tire as far as that's concerned. Paperwork wise, you're just going to get some paperwork. Put these back on box because I've yet to need these yet. Paperwork wise, let's see here what we got. Kind of what they give you. Pop this open. Looks like information about your tires, about inflating them. Got them all different languages: Italian, German, French. Oh, let's see. Do we have anything in English? Because I'm looking for this in English. Sorry, folks. This looks like it's for mountain bike tires anyways. Which, we don't need that one. Oh. Well, okay, this looks like they're road tires. Gives you information. Oh, there we go. Talks about numbers, max bar PSI. All that kind of stuff. How to make sure it's seated correctly. It kind of gives you pictures on everything. So, talks about the way your tape should look, the type of wheels you don't want to use anymore, etc., etc. So that you can read through this stuff. I'd say the first time maybe you buy tires, this information might be good for you, the paperwork wise, but for the most part, I'm going to throw this stuff away. Now, mostly I'm going to throw this away because I got another set of tires and I really don't need to do this stuff. So, like I said, long-term review on these Continental Gatorskins since I bought the other pair, and I'm going to kind of take you and show you those. I'll go into where I have my bicycle. So here we go. Go to the front tire here. Kind of toss some stuff aside. Now, let's see, there we go. Here we have the tire in focus. Let me, I got to get it to where the 1 second here. Got to get to the portion where the indicators are to kind of show you, give you an idea. Okay, so here we are. Oh, there we go. Back up. There we go. Unzoom. Trying to get a good look on that. Okay, so there you go. There's your tread wear indicator, as you can see. You have, gosh darn it, that one. And you have that one up there. And as you can see, the holes, that hole is extremely visible. It's not flattened out at all. And to talk about how much wear I've put on my tires, and we'll go to the back one to show you here. I did rotate these tires one time. Did rotate them one time, and I kind of started to not notice really a difference in the wear between the front and the rear tires. There we go. Set the bike back up. Position. There we go, you see? You can see the holes there. Now, one thing I've done is I've taken a little bit of a toothpick here, and it's plastic. So what I can do is I can kind of stick that in the wear hole, and I can kind of judge, can I feel the wall on the far side? I'm not worried about so much, or can I feel the wall, sorry, on the inside, because the inside is really, that's where all the wear, if you look here, this is your path from here to here. That's your wear path, okay, from here to here. And what you're looking for is, has that hole flattened out. Same thing with this one, this tire. Now, if the back tire is showing signs of more wear than the front tire, then what I'll do is I'll swap this to the back tire. Right now it's not. So, long-term review, I've gotten so far 6,000 miles. I've had my bike for 8,000 miles, and I've gotten 6,000 miles on these tires. This is my first pair of the Gatorskins that I have had on this bike. As you can see, they're pretty well worn on the sides. Worn off a lot of, they got a lot of discoloring and stuff in the Gatorskin, so I've put a lot of abuse on them. The one other thing I really like, they don't require as much tire pressure as the, like I said, you saw the 95 pounds that's on there. That's the recommended. The max is 110 pounds. So I can go as low as, I believe, oh boy, can I find it is the question. Somewhere on here it says the minimum. And I think the minimal is 85 pounds of tire pressure. So I can do 85 pounds of tire pressure on this, I believe. I'm almost positive. It's not 90, it's not 95, but I think the minimal, I don't think it's actually 80 pounds, but I think I can do 85 on these. So I can ride with slightly low tire pressure, which I've done. Now, because I'm in Guam, and there's tons of glass and tons of metal, and I've ridden over a lot of glass and a lot of metal on these with these tires, and I've not had once a puncture at all. I have not had to patch my tires, but I still am riding some road tire liners with these as well. So I know that's probably helped a bit, but other than that, like I said, just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick overview on these Continental Gatorskins. If I was going to go to a different tire, I'd probably go to the Continental 4 Seasons, which is almost an exact duplicate of this tire. It's just a little bit better for all weather riding, or I should say for wet weather riding. And a lot of people in Guam here, almost everybody rides either the Gatorskins or the 4 Seasons. In fact, most people ride the 4 Seasons now, just because they get a lot better traction in the rain. But that's my review, folks. This is Skaggly Bones with this overview of what I think is one of the better, or one of the best road tires that you can purchase. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. Of course, leave a comment in the comment section below. And like always, make sure you guys subscribe and keep riding, folks.